Good evening, viewers. Today, through this short video, I'm trying to clear some confusions regarding the due dates, late fee, interest, and waive off of late fee for previous periods. These arise from the notifications and circular issued by CBIC with regard to 40th GST Council meeting. So, I have a presentation with me. With that presentation, I will explain to you how to do all these things. That is the latest notifications. That is, we are having notification numbers 51, 52, 53, 54, and the circular number 141. The points which I would like to discuss and share is compliance dates, calculation of late fee if applicable, and calculation of interest rates on tax liability. So first we will go with GSTR 1 compliance dates. That is March 2020. Without late fee or anything, we can file till 10th July 2020. April 20, it is 24th July 2020, and May it is 28th July, and June it's 5th August. And GSTR 3B compliances. 3B, for 3B, they have made two categories. That is, one category is those who are having more than 5 crores turnover in the previous year, last year. And the other is those who are not having, that is less than 5 crores. So for February return, till 24th June 2020, you can file it without any late fee. The date is already gone. It was day before yesterday. And regarding interest on 3B, there was a circular which states that from the due date 15 days is allowed. 15 days is exempted for interest. That is, for February return, the actual due date falls on 20th March, plus 15 days will reach 4th of April. So till 4th of April, those who are filing the return till 4th of April, they no need for them to pay any interest. From 5th of April to 24th of June, it will be 9% per annum. After 24th June, it is 18%. So a person who is filing this particular return on 30th of June, what they have to pay is they have to pay the late fee as well as 9% interest from 5th April to 24th June, plus 18% per annum interest from 25th to 30th, that is for the 6 days. This is what they have to pay. For March, it is 24th June, and the compliance dates are also mentioned in the table. April, it is 24th June. So February, March, April, it is 24th June, but the dates for calculating the interest varies. That is, for example, for April, the actual due date is May 20, and from May 20, 15 days there is no interest. That is 4th of June. After 4th of June, that is from 5th of June till 24th of June, it will be 9%. And after 24th of June, that is from 25th of June to the date of actual filing of the return, you have to pay at the rate of 18% interest on your tax liability. Like that, May it is 27th June, and after 27th June, it will be 18% interest. June it is July 20th. July it is August 20th, August it's September 20th. And for the other second category, it is divided into Group A states and Group B states, and our states are coming in group, that is in South Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and all are coming in Group A. So for Group A, the February return had to be filed by 30th of June. Interest till 30th June, that is, they treat less than 5 crores as small traders, and for them it is nil rate till 30th of June. And after 30th of and 9% after 30th of June, that is from 1st July till 30th of September, it is 9%. And after 30th of September, it will be 18%. And for March, it is 3rd July, and without interest, you can file it till 3rd of July. And for April, it is 6th of July and without interest till 6th of July. After 6th of July, 9% interest till 30th September. All this till 30th September. 30th September, they make it as 9 up to 30th September, 9% interest. And from August month, the due date is coming on 1st of October, and after October, it will be 18% interest will be applicable. Another thing is the waiver of late fee for those who have not filed. That is starting from right from inception of GST. That is 1st of July 2017 till 31st of January 2020. Those who have not filed the return during this period, because lot of small traders and all, they don't know what to do. They took a registration for the purpose of, because their supplier or their customer might have asked them, what is the GST number, and we need GST number to have business with you, and immediately they will go there, go and apply for a GST registration, and after that they will be thinking, oh, I cannot continue with filings and all those things. So in that case, if you don't have the threshold limit, or if you don't need the GST registration, it is mandatory to surrender the registration. Without surrendering, if you are not surrendering it, your meter will be running. The meter for late fee, interest, and everything will be running. So this is now they are giving a golden opportunity for those who don't have any tax liability. That is, those who are filing nil returns, they can file the 3B with nil return without any late fee or without any tax liability. That is, starting from 1st July 2017 till 31st January 2020, returns can be filed between from 1st July to 30th of September. These 3 months, July, August, September, within these 3 months, they can file it. And another option, if they want to surrender it, they can apply for the surrendering, that is cancellation. And after that, after cancelling, don't sit idle. Once you receive the cancellation certificate, you have to file the final return. Final return, that is GSTR 10. Once you file the final return and it is accepted by the GST, then you can consider that your GSTN is surrendered properly. This is free, is only for those who don't have any tax liability. Second thing, those who are having a tax liability, the late fee is capped at 500 per return. Previously, it was 10,000 per return. This 10,000 they cut short to 500 per return. This 500 per return is not 500 for CGST and 500 for SGST. It is just only for per return. Per return, the penalty maximum is 500 rupees. So if you want to file it at the earliest within these 3 months. And if you want to continue with the GST number, you can continue it. Otherwise, if you think you are not in requirement of the GST ID, just surrender it properly and file it and close it. This is what we are having for today's discussion. And if you have any clarification, you can very well call me at the number mentioned in this slides. Apart from that, you can send me a WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp to me. And for small traders and all, we are having a WhatsApp group also, which is GST Sahai. Through the GST Sahai group, we used to mention, you send the due dates when it is getting due. We used to send reminders and all, so that they can follow with their accountants and get it filed at all. So thanks for watching my video, and it's my pleasure to thank you everyone for attending this presentation. Thank you very much.